Children of God, understand that it's not going to be easy, because life is not easy. At times, the enemy may tempt you. Oh man, my life that I used to live while I was living inside the world, it was way much more easier. And that's not true. Because life itself is not easy. When you came to the Lord, you did not make the decision, rather, okay, I can go an easy route. No, you chose life rather than choosing death. So understand that when it comes down to walking with the Lord, it's not going to be easy, because life itself is not easy. The decision that is made with you living is rather, okay, am I going to choose the road that's going to lead me to life, or the road that's going to lead me to death? Look what the Lord said in chapter 18, verses 32 of Ezekiel. He said, "For I have no pleasure in the death of him that dieth, saith the Lord God. Wherefore turn yourselves and live." The Lord did not say turn yourselves unto the easier route. The Lord did not say turn yourselves so you can live an easier life. He said turn yourselves so you can live. Understand, child of God, even when you're living in the world, right? And even when you were living in the world, and people that are living in the world, they're not living a easy life. They go through the things that worldly people go through. But the difference is, when you choose life, you have the Lord with you. For example, in the book of Psalms, right? The Bible is letting us know that the affliction of the righteous is great, but the Lord deliver us from it. You have help. You have a redeemer. You have a restorer. You have a victory winner, right? You have that God on your side. Understand, and we all can perceive this when we used to live in the world. When you went through affliction and things like that, you were not healed from those things. It was things that people went through, right, ever since they were inside of high school, that if they talk about it today, they'll talk as though it happened to them today. They have not been healed. They have not been delivered from that. So it's important for us to understand, no, it's not going to be easy, but do not allow Satan to deceive you into thinking, oh man, if I just forsaken the Lord and go back to living inside the world, that it's going to be easier. It's not, because life is not easy. The question is, will you choose to live, or will you choose to die? The Lord wants us to live. We know pursuing the Lord, life comes. And one thing also to understand, people, they can have all the worldly possessions, right? They can defile their souls unto hell, right? Just to gain the things, of vanity. They could gain all the worldly possessions, and they still will not have an easy life. And you can see that with the idols of this world. These people, they don't have an easy life. They don't have a good life. They're still suffering. And of course, the path and the way to life, yes. Do we avoid a lot of things? Yes. Are there things that we don't suffer that a worldly man will suffer? Yes. But it just is important for us to understand, even if you're someone that's just coming to the Lord, you did not choose a easier route. There's no easy route in life, right? Okay, we can get over the fact that we didn't ask to be here. You're here and you have a purpose. And purpose only lies within the path of life, okay? But you're here. The question is, are you going to choose to live, or are you going to choose to die? In life and death, right? Spiritually, what are you going to choose? And that's the decision you're making. Understand that. And again, even when the enemy comes to tempt you and to deceive you into thinking, oh man, life is going to be easier if I return unto the world, do not be deceived. Again, life is not easy. It's not itself. While you being here, while you existing on this planet Earth, we must understand life itself is not easy. So don't be deceived. But again, I love you guys. God bless. And yeah.